Welcome back to Breaking the Mold. We are still sitting here with Hollis Brown. They survived round 1, but I don't know if they're going to be able to survive round 2.
We're nervous.
Yeah?
We're nervous about it.
So
bring it on.
I just thought of this before we started shooting. John, do you ever get compared to Ron Jeremy?
Actually, it's funny you bring that up because about a week ago, I think right after the tour, I was hanging out with a friend, Steven, and he actually compared me to Ron Jeremy.
So,
Yeah, there's a few, man. There's a few you
I've
look like.
heard the Ron Jeremy thing.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Abbey Road
I
era,
mean-
Ringo.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I just like it. Just like popped into my mind, and I don't mean to insult you. It's just like.
Well, I was compared before the mustache. You know what I mean?
It was. Yeah, it was definitely the stash. That like.
The personality, too. So, yeah. All around.
All around.
And the
Ron
size.
Jeremy.
No comment. Anyway, moving on. What's the? I would say, what's the craziest thing you've ever done in a show?
Oh, man. I think for me it would be after the bitter end one time, I was, like, really excited. And I was for some reason, I found it was a good idea to... While John was playing like an extended guitar solo all by himself, I got out from behind the drums and did like a jumping kung fu kick, and I don't know why. As soon as I did it, I was like, "Wow,
Music stopped.
that was stupid." But yeah, that's probably the stupidest thing I ever
We
did.
actually dressed up. I don't know how crazy it is, but we dressed up for Halloween once as the presidents,
That's true.
and we all had a different president's mask. And I think I was Nixon. You were
It
Clinton.
was Clinton.
That was
Oh, we all had. And
Reagan was
JFK.
literally
the
3 songs into the set, it was just
Off
too,
with the
too
masks.
hot.
We
had
couldn't breathe.
sweat. Yeah, so
I stuck it out.
yeah, he did. He did, but
I was
we
committed.
couldn't hang, I guess. So I don't know how crazy it is, but it was fun. It was fun.
All right, this is the first for Breaking the Mold. This question: do any of you guys have any impressions that you do?
Jeez. Impressions.
I do. What's that guy?
Oh, that's a good one. Peebo. No, Aaron
No,
Neville.
no,
Aaron
Aaron
Neville.
Neville.
Come on.
Aaron
Oh,
Neville,
yeah.
that's what I got.
Can you explain?
I don't know much, but I know I love you. You know that guy? Or no.
No.
You don't know Aaron Neville?
No.
Get
He's
out
a
of here.
It's a great one.
We got a couple
Staples, New
laughs. We got a
Orleans.
few laughs
Yeah.
out there. Well,
He's
thank
got-
you.
he's got the big
He got that mole and the big tattoo on his face.
He's staple New Orleans singer.
He's like top heavy. He's got the.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all.
Let's get one more. But now that we know who he is,
Who
What's
else
the
do
song
we
he
have?
sings?
That's
What's
all
his
I do.
famous song?
I don't do anything else.
that's all you need to do.
That's perfect.
Aaron Neville. I'm surprised. No Aaron Neville fans.
I guess
Well,
it's just,
Aaron-
it's a
They don't know
Aaron,
much,
Yeah.
He's from the 60s.
but they know they love you.
That's it. I don't know much, but I know I love you.
So good. So good.
Listen to the song, man. It
Yeah.
Okay.
kinda- I think it sounds like him. I don't know if I'm right.
Oh, it
What do you
sounds
think?
like
Does it sound like him? All right. We
Hell
got
yeah.
one. We got one. I can't believe I just said Aaron Neville.
Oh, Lord. Hey,
Hey, it's the gauntlet. It's the gauntlet. We're alive.
It all comes out.
Let's do it.
Our cameraman Gayton has lost it. Just so everybody knows, he cannot contain his laughter. So if anybody's listening and you hear laughter in the background, it's Gayton. So, moving on.
That's it.
Who's the fashion disaster in the band?
I think originally it was probably me. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Originally.
myself under the bus. but-
Sweatpants well?
Yeah, I was notorious for being comfortable, guys. It's not.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a
Well,
vote
sin.
low.
I
I
was-
used to do it, but I'm gonna vote low.
I would say Graves was pretty awful shades from time to time.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
man.
the sunglasses.
Yeah.
My thing with shades is I'm ahead of the curve. I wear the cool shades before they're cool, and then I abandon them once
Nobody
everybody
else
catches on.
understands
Yeah.
them.
Most of the time we hide them on him. He thinks he loses them, but
Yeah.
Actually,
We
I think
handed him
What do I care? They're $1.
he leaves them in the van and we put them in Wool's shed and they're never to be seen again.
I find them. They're $1 at the supermarket.
That and those funny hats. With the
You
little
love this hat.
bows and on top.
I do. I like that. Hat.
I wear hats with bows.
No, the puff on the top.
Oh, the one you stole?
No comment.
Well, hey,
like
I know
said,
you have it.
I don't have it.
Like I said, we steal them for a reason.
that's it. So
Jealousy.
I'm voting. Whoa, that's my vote. Whoa, who you got?
He's got the nice
look
jacket.
at this jacket right now.
That's
though.
it.
I mean,
He's looking fresh right
you
now.
can say whatever you want. I'm sitting here chilling. What are you gonna say? Scarf? We're inside. I got a scarf on. What's more to say? You know? Not fashionable. Come on.
Yeah.
Sweatpants though, that's against the grain, you know.
Yeah. Once in a while, everybody slips
Nah,
up.
just in the house. Keep it in the house.
All right.
I think I may have lost the gauntlet now.
You got us going, man.
The Aaron Neville thing and the fashion going on.
You weren't ready for it.
We're raw. We're from Queens.
That's it. You
And
weren't
we
ready.
roll.
All right. Oh, I gotta go on then. Yankees or Mets?
Yankees.
Yankees.
Of course, the Yankees.
Mets.
All right. Hey.
And I'm not even from Queens.
We like you too, Mets. We're good.
Yeah, New
Love
York.
the Mets.
New York team.
Anything New York, we'll take it.
Okay. So what do you think, as a New York band, the biggest misconception about being a New Yorker is?
That we're mean people. New York, I think, is one of the friendlier cities, you know? There's a lot of misconception that if you go to New York, that there's a lot of, like, shady... Well, there are a lot of shady people. I'm talking about, like, mean and rude. Like, if you ask for directions, people will be very nice and tell you where to go. You know what I mean? That's what I think is the biggest misconception.
It's just a big city with a lot of people. You know, you get all ends of the spectrum. You know.
That's true.
I think-
Good and bad.
Yeah.
I think the biggest misconception is that most people in New York aren't really from New York. They've
That's
moved
true.
there later in life. So there's like a melting pot of different cultures, you know?
That's a big misconception. People say they're New Yorkers, but they're not really New Yorkers, you know? It's one thing to be born and raised in New York than to live in New York for, like, 7 years or whatever. It's a big difference. I
Gotta
think
have
so,
that
anyway.
accent. You know, forget about it.
Yeah.
Coffee.
All right, nice. And final question before you guys set up for your acoustic performance.
Cool.
Put a situation. You do something the night before. You wake up, you have no idea what happened. Somebody tells you a story, you say, I did that? Okay. Biggest regret. Sorry, I didn't phrase it that well.
I don't know
but-
what's going on.
Okay, I don't know what's
understand
going
the
on
question,
either.
man.
I think I even confused myself on that one a little bit.
I think we won this
Yeah,
gauntlet.
they're like kind of like one of those stories like you kind of like don't even realize you did it. Gaten is laughing again.
We got him.
When you stay up till 3 rooting Twilight for people.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
What'd you say?
When the Wendy's, when you had the.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to.
I don't know. What rephrase the question just
Okay.
so we all understand.
Okay,
here.
you did something the night before. You don't remember that you did it, and then you're kind of like taken aback that like you did that you even did it.
That recently happened. Like, was it like a month ago?
Yeah, it was about a month ago.
Me and him went out to a bar and got completely.
Annihilated.
Yeah,
like.
and I guess we went to a Wendy's, and it was closed, and I kind of kicked the front door and shattered
And
the whole
shattered
thing.
it. So I'm like, get
But
back in
when
the
I
car.
walk-
Let's
yeah.
get out of here.
Oh, we were in a car? Should we
Yeah.
say?
Well, yeah. I was good.
And
I
then
was
the
good.
next,
This guy was
the next day he
annihilated.
calls me up. He's like, "Yo, do you remember shattering the Wendy's window?" I was like, "We went to Wendy's."
Wendy's.
That's about it. Though.
There it is. You got us
Yeah.
on that one. That was your win on the gauntlet.
Yeah, that was.
That's a subpar one.
You took the round. Yeah, you took the round on that one.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna go to a break. We're gonna let Hollis round set up for an acoustic performance. So stay tuned. This is Breaking the Mold here on TVM.
Yeah.